WXXL HD1, Severies, Orlando.
Initializing Johnny's house protocol. Positive vibes loading. Entertainment news loading. Random information loading. Sarcastic comments loading. Activating Hall of Fame protocol. Orlando's #1 morning show activated.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, get out of bed. I make sure the radio's the first thing I turn on when I am in my car. Dude, it's a cool show. It gives me an actual reason to listen to the radio. Y'all ready? Hold on to your mic.
Orlando's #1 hit music station.
This is Johnny's House
On XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6:02, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067, Johnny's House. It is Tuesday morning, and they say the rain's going to stop today. It's going to be partly cloudy. Showers, only a 20% chance of rain by this afternoon. It'll be nice outside. High today of 71. Right now, it's 60.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so the Charlotte Observer, Johnny.
That's right. Know it, read it well. I used to deliver. That's my story. I used to be assistant district manager for the Charlotte Observer, and all it meant was that I was just a glorified paper boy.
He was the complaint department.
That was it,
basically.
boy. I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated that job.
It looks like they have a response for some people. They just did a big story about the concert for the Carolinas.
Okay.
And they're saying that all the money that was raised went exactly where it was promised.
good.
So it says that Luke Combs' Eric Church's concert for Carolina, it raised $24.5 million.
Wow.
So this is for the Hurricane Helene victim that happened last fall. All of the victims. And so what they're saying is that every single dollar would be used to help them. And so people were wondering, hello, give us the answer. And they said, yes, half the money went to 4 nonprofits that Luke picked. And then there was like 2 different food banks as well. The other half went to Eric's nonprofits. Called Chief Cares. So they're saying that this exactly went to it. The CEO says that the charity received a payment of $12 million last month.
Wow.
So that was one of the CEOs that came out.
Okay.
So they used $850,000 of it earlier this month to buy land for 30 to 40 new homes.
Okay.
So again, the answer is yes.
Good,
the money
good.
exactly went right back to the victims.
I was ready to hear the normal stories. We don't know where that money went.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, half of it's gone.
No,
I just like that they named every single charity. They named how much they received. So it's like this was promised.
Good.
The Wu-Tang Clan. Did you see
nothing
this?
to mess with. Wu-Tang Clan.
I know they're for the kids.
They've announced the dates of their farewell tour, which I feel like everybody has a little farewell tour, and then they possibly come back.
To get them all back together.
It depends on money, of course.
So it kicks off June 6th in Baltimore. And so what they're saying is that all surviving members are on board. RZA, Gizza, Raekwon, Ghostface.
They should have SZA open.
Yeah.
That'd be big.
Method Man.
Method Man.
You God.
I need an ODB hologram or I ain't going.
Master Killer. Inspector Deck.
Oh, yeah.
So they're all going to be there. So they're going to be joined with some other people. And what they're saying is that, like, they're saying that this tour, they're going to be playing some of the songs that we've never played before to an audience.
But then they make
I don't know what that means.
They made they recorded an album and they only made one copy and then they sell it to somebody.
Yeah,
they did do that. Yeah.
So they never performed it in front of people.
No.
So that's what they're saying. So they're going to perform those songs.
They're like the weirdest group ever. Like they're a group that was never really a group because everyone did solo stuff.
I saw them in West Palm Beach. And there's some really Wu-Tang diehard fans.
Yeah.
I'm not one. I know a couple of their songs.
Right.
They're talking about different chambers of the Wu and all that.
Yeah.
And the ones that are into it, but it's a bunch of dudes with mics on stage.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Yeah,
if somebody told me that they were part of Wu-Tang, I'd probably believe them. Because I feel like there's so many of you that I don't.
Oh, yeah.
But what they're saying is that the production team has designed a Wu-Tang show unlike anything you've ever seen before.
Yeah, if you expect backup dancers and backup singers and all that,
no.
It's about 20 guys with mics.
Yeah.
Just having a good time on stage.
If you know the words, you sing along.
There's a lot of hip hop shows that are that way. I saw Snoop Dogg and it was the same way. The only prop he had was a money gun.
That was it.
Funny. That was it. And 2 girls I think that he met out front. I don't even think they were professional dancers. They weren't doing the same dance.
Now, if you're going for the nostalgic of
I had a great time.
Go for it. But if you expect to be, if you don't know the words, you're going to be a little confused.
They won't be diving into a pool like Taylor Swift and swimming across the screen and all that business.
If you're like a true fan, you know what to expect.
Exactly. You know exactly what to expect. All right, let's get you some updates on what we've been doing. We'll do that next on Johnny's House.
Direct from Hollywood with Ryan Seacrest.
Patrick Schwarzenegger is turning heads for his portrayal of the, at least for now, unlikable finance bro Saxton Ratliff on season 3 of White Lotus, which is a dream come true for Patrick, as the show is arguably his favorite on TV before he was even offered an audition. But Patrick actually considered not even trying to land the role. He explained his reasoning to Elite Daily, saying it's deflating because you just know every single actor wants the role, and the chances of you getting it are slim to none. It isn't the right way to think about it, but it's what happens. But Patrick obviously did decide to try out and decided to stand out from the pack. He'd need to take a big swing. He has the audition scene involved me looking at all these women and hitting on them. So I did these ridiculous faces to the camera. Right away, I heard back. This was exactly what they were looking for. This is the exact tone of the character. Patrick landed his dream gig, and the rest is history. You can watch new episodes of White Lotus Sundays on HBO and Max.
That's direct from Hollywood.
No two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you, all of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping in French.
Merci beaucoup. Keith is a be in the room with real people kind of learner. So he loves the live online classes with our language experts.
Okay, class. Vos está pronto.
Estamos prontos.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Try Babbel for free at babbel.com, BABBEL.com.
At Rasmussen University, we offer a full suite of nursing programs from pre-licensure to doctoral, online and on campus. Programs vary by campus. Learn more at rasmussen.edu/Florida.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Businesses invite you into their store to spend money so they can make a profit. This means that under the law, they have a duty to maintain a safe premises.
Whether it's a leak on the floor, bad lighting, an item falling off a shelf, or if you're attacked on the premises, it doesn't matter.
Stores have a legal duty to keep you safe on their property.
Our responsibility at Farrah & Farrah is to protect you when they don't.
Orlando.
These days, it feels like everyone is talking about how the American dream of homeownership has become out of reach for so many of us. Well, Rocket is trying to give us more of a chance to own our homes. They're making homeownership simpler and more accessible to more people, turning renters into owners. Rocket believes that every one of us deserves a shot at the American dream. So, are you ready? Own the dream. Visit rocket.com or call 800-4ROCKET.
Partly cloudy with showers possible today. High of around 71, 20% chance of rain.
Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at unbound.org.
Waking up in Johnny's house.
619, Orlando's number one hit music station, Johnny's House, Tuesday morning. The rain's going to stop later on the day, and then the sun is going to come out, and it's going to be partly cloudy, still a little breezy. 71 is the high. It is 60 right now. I had my normal day, as I always do, pick the kid up in the car line. It was raining, went home, made dinner. And then last Friday, the kid reminded me there was the 5th year remembrance of our house burning down. So I was like, oh, damn, really? He goes, yeah, I guess it came up in his memory. So I went into my office at my house now, and I said, I'm going to look at these news stories that I never looked at ever before about my house burning down. And I went in, and it took me down a rabbit hole. And I was in there for an hour, and I saw things that, because once it has your name, I just kept scrolling down.
Oh, yeah.
Brian, I saw your there's a video, you've videotaped it, your stand-up with Tracy Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wow, somebody's in the corner taping.
Someone taped it from up above.
Yes,
yeah.
I never saw that before.
Oh, really? It's not very good.
Actually,
it didn't do too bad on stage.
One thing he said, hey, listen, y'all want them chicken fingers, and they $6, and you got $5 in your pocket.
You know why? I actually wrote that joke because the night before, someone skipped out on their chicken fingers at the early show because they didn't have enough money. I'm like, it says right there on the menu how much they are, dummy. What did you order them for if you don't have enough money?
No.
So that's why I wrote that joke.
And I saw Ray doing XL Spring Break. You and Taylor Tyler.
Oh.
You look like a child.
I was a child.
At the
in
hotel in Daytona.
Yes.
Yeah, it was cold too.
Yes.
It was cold. You had people dressed up in bumper sticker bathing suits.
Yes.
And I'm like, look at, man. And before I know it, it was an hour, 10 minutes had passed. I'm like, let me get off this computer. And I saw old wedding videos. I saw it.
If you go down like the XL 1067 YouTube, like if there's so many
just keep
videos.
scrolling?
Yeah.
Wow. Goodness. So yeah, now I pulled myself away. But it's very interesting. It was
funny.
Very, very interesting.
I haven't watched that video in forever. I might have to go back and watch it.
Brian, there was one dude, I swear you like is 12. And this is what we tried to do, XL TV.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, make sure you watch it. XL TV.
Stop. No.
Please pull that up.
Oh, and I did one. Hey, you want to see it all? You got to check it out right here. XL TV.
We gotta start.
Wow.
We gotta post
Seriously.
some of these.
Yeah,
I mean,
you gotta
we've been through
I
everything.
know.
When we started, there was no social media.
Yeah.
Man, you
It
got to
was
see it.
XLTV.
It had to say it cool, like, yeah, XL TV.
Oh.
I mean, we started before YouTube was a thing.
Yes, we did. We did.
So,
but I was sitting there
cool.
going, look at this. Dude, I swear, Brian, you had to be about 14.
I was.
All right, Ray, how was your yesterday?
It was good. I did get a nap in yesterday, and then I picked up the kids. Leonardo had a doctor's appointment, and
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. And then baseball, softball, they were canceled yesterday.
yeah, I
so we
figured
just
that.
went home and we colored, relaxed, and it was good.
I remember we played baseball and they canceled the game. We were like, yes.
I know.
And I was like, dude, I don't think we should be playing this.
Nah.
And we're cheering the fact.
We should quit.
Well, like one of the coaches messaged us at like 2 and was like, hey, I'm going to go check out the fields. And they're like, I think we're still good. And I'm like, dang it. We're going to sit in the rain, but they canceled it.
Yeah, we had those. They had to call it by 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
B, how was yours, man?
It was cool to do some work around here and then just some stuff around the house. My wife is not feeling well. So
Yeah.
I was supposed to leave on a cruise today on Margaritaville at Sea. And so I've been like so excited for like the last like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And
You've been
then-
talking about it, yeah.
And then we canceled. So we moved it to a later
Yeah.
date because my wife's not feeling well. So, but it's like such a letdown because I'm like,
well, you're excited. Anytime you're excited about going somewhere and then at the last moment you can't go, you're like, oh.
my mind was on vacation already because I had already done everything I needed to do to get ready to go on vacation.
Yeah,
So now it's like hit reset and get back to work.
Man, you told me everything you would get in
I
and
know.
where you're staying and your
I know.
room.
We were excited.
But it'll happen.
Yeah. So
In
now
about a week.
we pushed it back about 10 days. So yeah. So now I'm just working.
Yeah. Welcome back. Nerese.
Very productive. So yesterday, you guys saw I left early to go do job number 2. I
Mhm.
got there early enough where I squeezed in a nap for an hour.
Really?
But it was like perfect because you got the spa music going,
Yeah.
dim the lights, your aromatherapy. I pulled out
Oh, so
that
you
heavy
just went
blanket.
into one of those rooms?
My room.
Oh, your
Yeah,
room.
yeah. Like we pick our own room and
Oh.
stuff. But like, I had time before my first client came in and I had gotten so much work done early in advance. I was like, let me take advantage of this nap right now. So I squeezed in a nice hour nap, just like chill, just super chill.
See, I couldn't do that. Your next patient come in. How you doing, dude?
Thankfully, it was all like relaxing massages. I had 4 clients yesterday. I don't know. I got that dog in me yesterday. I was like, go to the gym. go to the gym. So as I'm driving, I'm like, I'm gonna go to the gym. I did. I had a great workout and then came here to XL1067, did some work, and then went to bed.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good for you, man. Listen, we come back. We haven't talked to you guys in a while. We want to talk to some students. You're up now getting ready to go to high school. I know high school's getting ready to go to school. We have a question to you for video games, and we'll talk about that next, coming up on Johnny's House. 636, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's House on a Tuesday where it rained all day yesterday. And they say this morning the rain will stop and it's going to be a partly cloudy day. 71 is the high. It is 60 right now. Students, if you're on your way to high school or getting ready, we want to talk to you because the study came out. What did it say, Nerese?
All right. Yeah. So it says study found that teenagers spending more than 3 hours a day on playing recreational games like video games, board games, anything that kind of gets you relaxed, quote unquote, faces a higher risk of psychological distress. So it's like there's a lot of irony in it because people go, kids basically, teenagers, they'll go to gaming and stuff just to kind of ease their mind from whatever it is. But really, like underneath that surface, you're kind of stressing yourself out.
Oh, yeah, because you want to be the best. My kid, I know he plays at least 3 hours from 7 until he goes to bed around 10:30.
Yeah.
I know he plays. I'm asleep. So I'm assuming that.
Does that bother you?
No.
Like he's up playing?
Well, you know what? He's done everything he's supposed to do for the day.
Okay.
He's done his homework. His grades are at a standard where they should be. And I'm like, okay, I always say, you do the right thing, you get rewarded. You do the wrong thing, you get punished.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, all right, play the game. There was a game I didn't have to take away from him because he got way too into it.
I was just going to ask
I had
you
to
that.
take it away. I was like, we can't have that here.
I mean, there are numerous studies that it's good for you. Like cognitively, it helps with your problem solving, all that stuff. Like, I mean, obviously in moderation.
Yeah.
Because you can overdo anything.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's some games that, it's one of those, the video games now are set up that you can never get. There's certain levels that you'll just never get.
Yeah.
And as a kid, you want to get there.
There's no beating it.
And it's like, I'm doing well. Then you reach somebody that's at your same level and you stop.
Well, a lot of them are open world now too. So the whole idea of it is that there is no finish. Like it's meant to always continue
to go and go and go. So I don't know. For me, like I said, as long as he's doing everything that he's supposed to do and, his room is clean and his grades are up and, he did everything. I'm like, all right, then you can play these games. But I can see how some games that can affect you to the point where, what was that dumb game I could never do? And they took it off. Was it Flying Bird?
Oh, Flappy Bird.
And you only had one.
Flappy Bird.
Was it Angry Bird?
No, Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird.
You only get one.
Flappy Bird was one of an app that was very, very basic. And you had to basically move a bird up and down so it didn't get hit by these little things
in front of it. Yeah. But you only get one.
You only get one bird and you have to go as far as you possibly can.
Good. Yeah.
But they removed it from the App Store and everybody lost their minds. They were selling phones with Flappy Bird on it for thousands of dollars because you couldn't download it anymore.
No, it was like, okay, that was it. You don't get another bird. It's
Did
over.
that frustrate you?
You could get all the way to 200. That's it.
And it told you what the highest was. So you were always trying to get to the highest.
And you're focusing and you got to maneuver him up.
Yeah.
It was very basic. It was super basic.
Yeah.
It's like they just had, there's a window down there. You got to float down there. But if somebody taps you on the back, boom. Man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I almost got it.
For me, the last console that I played was Nintendo 64. I dipped a little bit into PS1, but my remote control was busted by the time I finished playing Nintendo 64 because I was just like so aggressive with playing with it. But it was just, I
have a PS5 and last night Brown thought about you. I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Because Brown's like, man, we'll ride with you. I'm like, we'll show you how to do it. I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
That's funny.
Come on, man. They're more advanced than I am. I would have to.
You'll get there. And Brian's always willing to teach somebody.
I know. The last time I was in to video games, I was in it so much that I would come straight home from work, from the air.
Yeah.
And play. And I was going through a bad breakup, and I was playing from the time I got off the air till I went to bed.
Brian, you're playing it right now.
I found Flappy Bird.
He's playing. I was like, are you playing or is this a video you're watching?
I found Flappy Bird online.
I can't.
Brian's playing it right now.
That's funny.
Oh!
But
So
I feel
annoying.
like with kids nowadays, like obviously it's very accessible because of the tablets. Like there's, like my kids are 6 and they have their tablets and they have so many different games and Roblox already.
I've seen kids 3 and 4 and they're sitting there attentive to their. And here's the thing now is that it's the easiest thing for when families go out to dinner. I was in a 5-star steakhouse here, and it was a family of like 8, and they bought the whole table. And when the kids sat down, mom handed them out. It's yours, it's yours, it's yours. and they were like rewarded, and they just sat there, and the adults were talking and laughing, and
it's so funny. I was just reading an article about a guy who got out of prison after 30 years, right? So he was wrongly accused, and they finally let him out of prison. He went out to a steakhouse, and he said the craziest thing that he couldn't wrap his head around is everyone was facing a screen.
Yes,
because when he went in 30 years ago, that didn't exist. But he said, I looked around, and it wasn't that I was free. It wasn't that I was ordering steak. It was that I couldn't get around the fact that everybody in this restaurant was facing screen.
Everybody. If you got a teenager, they're facing the screen.
Yep.
Kids are facing this. And the parents of the kids, like it was 2 families, and they all had kids around the same age. And they all had it. And they just had a nice conversation meal. And hey, Jenny, you want anything? All right. The grilled cheese sandwiches came, and the kid was like, I was like, wow.
Look, I ain't even mad at that because I raised my son the generation before screens were a thing.
It was rough.
And I had to leave multiple restaurants because he wouldn't stop being a jackass. If I could have handed him a screen and enjoyed my Olive Garden, I would have been more than happy to hand that boy a screen. So I don't fault them at all.
Olive Garden has those little things on the table and Chili's on the table.
Well, they didn't then. Now they do.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't. Oh, yeah.
They didn't back in the day.
But like, even for me though, I'm like, you can play with your tap, but like when your food gets here, we're not playing with it. Like it's done.
Hey, them parents said, your grilled cheese is here and your milk. Okay. And the kids stayed on their screen.
Yeah,
and the parents had wine and they were laughing and joking.
Whatever, man.
And I watched it. I'm like, wow. And at the end, they say, hey, good to see you. All right, give me the tablets.
Yep.
Yeah.
They jumped out in their car. I want to find out if you're a student, how many hours a day are you playing recreational video games? And do you feel that it has some type of psychological distress that is happening with you? And parents, if you want to call in about your kids, you can too. We're going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to see The Driver's Era, an alternative punk rock duo. They're going to be bringing their Obsession tour to the Yingling Center on March the 8th. We're going to send you, but you got to talk to us first. If you're a student, we want to hear from you. If you're a parent, we want to hear from you. Are they spending 3 hours or more playing recreational gaming? We want to hear it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, live stream, social media. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from the students. Let us know your name, what school you attend, and let us know how much video games you're playing. And does it bother you? Hit us up now on Johnny's House. 6:52. It is Johnny's house. Rain's going to stop, and it's going to be partly cloudy and 71 today. It is 60 right now. So if you do over 3 hours, your teenager do over 3 hours of video games, it can have some psychological effects on you. And we want to find out. Calling us from Lake Mary. Hey, Jace.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
And how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
And what school do you attend?
Lake Mary Elementary.
And how much video games do you play a day?
I play around 5 hours, maybe.
5 hours. From when to when do you play video games?
Probably when I get home from school.
What about homework?
Don't get any for some reason.
You don't get any homework
For some reason.
So do you stop playing video games when you have dinner, or do you just eat dinner and continue to play the video game?
No, I just video games are off at dinner.
She said, "Tell the truth now."
Tell the truth, Mama over here. What is the game that you enjoy playing?
Mostly Call of Duty sometimes, and we have Gran Turismo too.
Oh yeah.
Do you play with your friends, or you do it a single person?
I have my brother and two of my friends in my neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
So we like to play around with each other.
Do you think it has some type of psychological effect? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, like it could, because one of my friends gets really rowdy.
Yeah. When he does that, just cut him off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Don't go down with him.
Yeah, and then tell your mama to tell his mama.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, chill out, bro. It's just a game.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us, okay? You hold on a second.
Okay.
Wow, I couldn't talk like that when I was 10. Like, hello?
You guys hear me do that?
How do you pronounce the name, Nurse? Brulio?
Yes.
Brulio from Deltona. Good morning.
Good morning.
And how old are you?
15.
You sound like a grown man.
Yeah, seriously.
What school do you attend?
Lyman High School.
All right. And how many hours a day do you play video games?
5 or more a day.
And when do you play?
I play usually after I get to my dad's store and after I do my homework, and then I'll just play until dinner and then get back on until I sleep.
And what is your game of choice?
Fortnite or Call of Duty. One of those two.
Wow. And do you think it can have psychological effects on you?
Personally, I don't, because I've grown up with video games since I was like 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah.
So I don't see like the psychological part of it, but I know there is a part of it that affects other kids, but I don't see it.
You don't see it. Okay. Good explanation, man. You hold on a second. Wow, that's pretty cool. These kids they can communicate well.
Yeah.
Damn. From Orlando, Eric, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
And what grade you in, Eric?
Well, I'm not. I don't go to school. I'm not a student.
You're grown?
He's a dropout.
Yeah, I'm grown. But you know, people still play video games.
No, I'm just saying that the dude Brulio's voice deeper than yours.
Dang.
Johnny.
Johnny said you got a lady voice. I wouldn't stand for that person if I was you. So you could told me to call you some of my bitch.
Eric, you're gonna win these tickets. I'm just gonna tell you that now.
So you got a little bitch voice.
I'm getting criticized already now.
Oh my God.
I see what you did. You made a man cry.
Way to go, Johnny.
But what was he gonna say though? Because we cut him off.
I know. What were you gonna say, Eric?
Oh, well, no. What, the video game?
Yes.
Okay, so when I get home from work, I like to just play a little bit, with my friends and stuff. I play around like 4 to 5 hours.
But it helps you.
Sometimes.
As an adult, it helps you unwind, though, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just how to like to relax a little bit when I get home.
Yeah. All right, you hold on a second. Ray, what they say?
Yeah, with adults, it's cool as long as you handle your business and pay your bills.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Somebody said most of her screen time is scrolling on social media, but Carrie said herself she averages about 2 hours a night.
Okay.
And then somebody said when my child first gets home from school, the first thing they do is grab the phone or the tablet and they sit there for about an hour to play games.
That's their way of decompressing.
Yep.
And B.
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they've been a preschool teacher for 20 years and they've watched the tablets and the screens destroy the children's behavior.
Oh my
Destroy
goodness.
it. They got no basic social skills anymore and they have outbursts. And then someone said people like Ray are just lazy parents. My son is 3.5, never had a tablet. It's ridiculous.
Good for you. I hope you feel great about yourself.
Eric, you got a pair of tickets to see the Drivers Era that's coming to the English Center on March 8th. Ray, celebrity news.
Why didn't the Friends cast participate in the Matthew Perry documentary?
Let's find out. 3 minutes right here on Johnny's House.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067, Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so that Matthew Perry documentary that I was telling you about, it's called Matthew Perry, A Hollywood Tragedy. It hit Peacock today.
Okay.
So people are wondering why some of the Friends cast members didn't participate in it. So if you check it out, you don't expect to see like the other people, but Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, those are the ones that I'm talking about, understandably chose not to appear.
Yeah.
They're saying that they were reluctant to go on the documentary about Matthew at this point. Maybe many years down the line, they'll talk about their experience working with him, but it's still just so close to when he passed away. One person did participate, which was Morgan Fairchild. He played Chandler's mom. Or who played Chandler's mom. So she wanted to make sure that like he was remembered for like helping others, for addiction, because that was one thing that she felt like was very important, that he did contribute to like society and all that stuff. And so there's like a joint trial next week, by the way, if you haven't seen, for the doctor and the woman who were the ketamine queen. Remember I was telling you about that woman who both pleaded not guilty for giving Matthew Perry the ketamine, which was kind of contributing to his passing, his death. So that joint trial kicks off next week.
Okay.
But that ketamine queen, she had a lot of connections with Hollywood. If you look deeply into that, I would be fascinated if they did like a documentary on her like a deep dive on her.
Is she in jail?
I don't think she's in jail. I just think that the trial,
So
maybe she is in jail.
You push ketamine to all these people and you're not in jail?
So they were a doctor. One of them was a doctor, but they were doing it on the side. Like they were getting more money from him to give them more from what he was prescribed.
That sounds illegal.
She is in jail.
She is in jail? Okay.
Awaiting trial. Yep.
I didn't know if she was still like in there being held, but yeah, so that's going to be interesting next week. Also, if you saw some people posting about a Hollywood hairdresser passing away, he was very popular.
Yeah.
So, and it looks like his name is Jesus. His family actually transported his body back to his hometown of Houston, and now Kylie Jenner has stepped in to help the family pay for everything.
Was he her primary?
Yes. Yeah. So she actually hired him a long time ago. I think since like 2019, they became best friends, and then he started working for her for several years. He's also done like Jennifer Lopez, Katy Perry. He died suddenly over the weekend, unexpectedly. So there was a GoFundMe that his sister had posted and shared, but Kim, Chloe, there's so many people that are paying tributes. And then, like I said, Kylie has stepped up and is paying for everything for that family.
Wow. Because your hairstylist knows everything about you.
I know.
If they're
That
good.
is so true.
They're kind
I
of like family.
But you could see them like posting all these pictures of them, and he was very good. And a lot of people are sharing like tributes about him.
Now, you mentioned ketamine, and it made my mind flash back. Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan.
Yeah. They were
we
saying,
gonna talk about that?
Yeah.
Later? Okay, we'll talk about that. You can do it in about an hour?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, Marcus Jordan, ketamine.
Yeah, they changed it last night.
1 hour away. We'll tell you all about that. Because I saw that. I was like, oh, really? Okay. All right, we come back. What's trending is on the way on Johnny's House. It's Johnny's house, 708. It's going to be 71 today. It is 60 right now. And the rain is going to stop. It's going to be a partly cloudy day. Let's get some updates and find out what is trending in the world. Nerese, what's going on?
Yes. So Central Florida, heads up, as of yesterday, I-4 express lanes in Orlando has introduced a dynamic tolling system.
That's crap.
I saw it yesterday on the sign. They said, don't get in here if you can't afford it now.
They go from 50 cents to $3.
It all depends now. Right now is one of they say the flex times where it's going to be super high between 6 and 9 a.m. So
it's crazy. Yeah. So this system is going to adjust toll rates based on real-time traffic conditions to manage congestions and maintain reliable travel times. So during peak hours, like Brian said, like mornings or evening, tolls will increase, but this also means that it'll decrease during off-peak periods.
Now, I went yesterday because it was traffic jam on the way home, and that was around like 11:30, and it was the regular price. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
$3 out of it.
Yep. They're saying that the Florida Department of Transportation has set the maximum toll for $3 per segment.
Yeah, but it used to be $1.50 for the whole thing.
Yeah. Which is insane.
Now $3 a segment.
Potentially. A segment.
Yeah. They said, I don't care. Don't ride.
They do it in Atlanta. Atlanta, it's
Yeah.
based on congestion.
Yeah.
When you drive, it tells you the price.
What is the difference between that and the thing that they're doing in New York?
But that's what I'm saying. In New York, they stopped it.
Yeah, because they said it wasn't.
But it's the same concept.
It
They just
is,
stopped it over. Yeah.
Dang. All right. Well,
There's a 5-year-old drummer major out of Volusia County who's getting a lot of national attention for his drumming skills. Have you seen them?
No.
It was this little young kid. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. He was featured on the Tamron Hall show to bring like his talent to the crowd and show off his passion for drumming. And now he's just going viral. So he literally pulled up in his whole uniform and his drumming set. Super, super cute. So he's going viral.
How old is he?
5 years old.
5 years old.
5
Wow.
years old, playing drums like a grown man. AAA has dropped its top spring break destinations for 2025. Johnny, get the buzzer.
Cancun, Mexico. Go ahead. What is it?
No, we're going to keep it local or national.
Okay.
Okay, so coming in at 10, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Don't go to Charlotte.
What?
Yeah, why?
All you got is Carowin.
I mean, I like
really?
downtown Charlotte for
Well,
myself
yeah,
personally,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
fun. But
Okay.
We got Chicago, Illinois coming in at 9.
Chicago.
No, I love Chicago.
I love Chicago too.
Spring break would be
Come on
fun
now.
in Chicago.
Hey, you on the wrong street in Chicago.
Yeah,
You
right.
go down the wrong
Oh,
street.
okay.
Don't go to the outskirts.
We got Tampa coming in at number 8.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Tampa's fun. I mean, I would go to St. Pete, but
We'll skip over to Honolulu, number 6, Hawaii.
Nah.
Okay, for you, right?
I can't afford it.
Well, yeah, you
so.
can't afford that for real though. Yeah. Number 5, New York. Coming in at number 4, Miami. Number 3.
Hey, hold on. Miami has made it be known.
Yeah, they don't want you.
We don't want you down here.
But if you do act accordingly.
They don't want you.
They don't want
They
you.
took all the fun away. They
Yeah,
closed
they
everything
did.
down.
Hey,
They
hey,
did.
parking is $75.
Yo, they did that on purpose. If you want to come
Yeah.
have fun, you better pull up with the right price.
Good.
They stopped serving alcohol at like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Now I'm cool with that. I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
And then coming in at number 3, we got Atlanta, Georgia. And then what?
Atlanta's fun.
Atlanta
Yeah.
is fun.
I like Atlanta.
Go ahead.
Number 2, Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
And number 1, Orlando.
I mean, you got so much to do here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tons. And the
Yeah,
beach
you
is
got-
close
you got
by.
So much to
yeah.
do here, so I can't buzz that one. But a couple of them. But you can tell I'm way outside the spring break age. Because you're talking about women. They stop serving at 6:30. Hell, sign me up.
I made that up. But they do stop early because they don't want anyone to
Oh,
come down there.
yes. I am down with that. All right, it is time for Smarter Than Your Hood. That's when you call up and you represent your city and you ask very, 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 very easy question. Brian, where are you from today, man?
This is Quiz Breaker Trivia.
Quiz Breaker Trivia, and you'll be playing for your kids. You got a pair of tickets to Kids Bop at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up on August 9th. If you would like to call, if you'd like to play, all you got to do is get the most right. It's that simple. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Pair of tickets to Kids Bop at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up on August 9th. You want to go, you got to win them. And we'll do that next on Johnny's House. Hosier, take me to church. 724 on Johnny's house. Partly cloudy. Rain is going to stop. If it's raining in your area, they say by noon it should be gone. 71 is our high. Rays is still 60 over now.
Yep, it is.
It is 60 right now. All right, time to play Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where you compete to represent the city that you live in, to let everybody listening know that your city is the smartest. And if you win today, we are going to hook you up a pair of tickets to see Kids Bop at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up on August 9th. First thing you must do is meet our contestant, a regional manager representing the city of Winter Garden. Let's say good morning to Allie. Hey, Allie.
Good morning.
All right, you're going to have to get off your hands free because there's a background, and then what will happen is you'll have a delay, and you'll never get any points. We realized that by playing the game. There you go.
Is that better?
That's a whole lot better. And how are you, Allie?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Good, good. And how long have you lived in Winter Garden?
Ooh, for about 3 years now.
3 years. Now, you moved there because it's a cool place to go, or you've always been around that area?
I've been in Orlando for about 10 years and then 3 years in Winter Garden.
All right. And have you ever played the game before?
I have not.
Never played the game before. And today you're playing what, for your kids, or you want to go see some Kid Bop?
Just for the kids.
Just for the kids. All right. Let's see if we can go ahead and connect it to the person you're going to be playing against. Representing the gigantic city of Lakeland, Florida, is a teacher and a restaurant owner. Let's say good morning to Jenna. Hey, Jenna.
Good morning.
And how long have you lived in Lakeland?
About 20 years.
20 years. And tell me about your restaurant.
So we are in the heart of downtown Lakeland. It's called Smith's American Tavern. My husband and I are the owners, and we actually just changed the name back in November. So we love it, and we're happy to be in downtown Lakeland.
Very good, very good. And have you played the game before?
I have. We're actually going to Monster Jam this weekend because
So you say, you know what, y'all are providing my family entertainment.
Well, so my daughter, so that one's for my son, and his birthday's in March, so we're gonna go for him. And then my daughter's like, you have to win those Kids Bop tickets. So I was like, okay, I'll call. Let's run.
Hey, all right. Now the way it works is if you know the answer, they're very simple. You yell out the name of your city. You get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take away a point. If you yell out the answer and not the city, we take away a point. But it doesn't matter because you can be down 40 points, and if you get that last one right, you can tie and go into overtime. All right, but we need to find out what you sound like on the air. So on the count of 3, yell out your cities. 1, 2, 3.
Lakeland.
Okay, Winter Garden, if you go just a little bit louder. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Winter Garden.
Ooh, all right, Winter Garden. You're a little slow on it, but here we go. Got to play the game now. All right, what is the common name for a dried plum?
Winter Garden.
Winter Garden, that would be Allie. I need an answer.
Plum.
The common name of a dried plum is not plum.
What's a dried plum?
It's do you know? Well, no. Who said that? Who yelled that out?
It's the answer.
I did. I'm sorry.
Who was out here?
Jenna, Lakeland.
Jenna.
So I lose a point. I know. I slack.
You lose a point.
It is plum.
Allie, you lose a point.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
It is now -1 to -1. I think that's the first time we've ever had that happen.
Yeah, no, I think it is, honestly.
All right, remember, do not yell out the answer. All right, Nerese.
Okay, let's see. Havana is the capital of what country?
Lakeland. Winter Garden.
Lakeland said that all smooth. Jenna.
Cuba.
Let's go.
All right, it is now 0 to -1. Mr. Brian Grimes.
All right. So what does www stand for in a website browser?
Winter Garden.
Winter Garden. Allie.
World Wide Web.
Correct.
All right, this is on point. It is 0 to 0.
Perfect.
All right, if you get it, either one of you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, you lose. It's just that simple. We're going to have a winner here. All right. Miss Ray.
We double fault.
Yeah, really. A double fault again.
What color is a standard ruby?
Lakeland. Winter Garden.
That would be Jenna. The answer is
Red.
Yes, it is.
Red is correct. You're going again with your family. Congratulations. You got a pair of tickets to Kids Bop at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up on August 9th. Allie, you played extremely well, and you should try again sometime.
Yay! Oh, sorry.
Oh.
That was Jenna.
Jenna, don't. That was mean.
They're fine, whatever.
You know
I'm sorry,
that was
my
rather.
child's screaming yay, so
That was
I was
very mean.
trying to cheer with her.
What about Allie's kids? What about her kids?
She likes kids
I'm
pop.
sorry, Allie. I'm sorry, kids.
You know what?
Okay, congratulations.
It's for the kids. You're both winners. How about that? How about that? You're both are winners. How about that? I can't have a kid up there talking about, damn, huh? You're a loser. I can't have that. I can't have that. All
Do
right.
it for the kids.
Doing it for you. Hold on. We'll get information from both of you.
I have a question, Plum. You gonna say Plum?
Be nice.
I just see a child in the backseat looking at their mom with just disappointment. I can't handle that. Reese, find us some tickets somewhere.
I got you. I got you.
Child sitting in the backseat going, prune, stupid. I didn't say it. I'm just saying that's what the kids probably say. I would never say that. It's not what I would do.
We're going to come back, and I'm listening. One. I know 3 of us have done this. I don't know about, no more than likely Narissa's done it. But when we come back, I'm going to find out if you have done something that we have all done. It may be legal. I think it's legal.
Depends.
It depends.
Well, I think our part's probably legal.
I don't think mine was.
The other person's part probably
was not legal. All right, we'll tell you what we're talking about next right here on Johnny's House. 734, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's House, and we want to say thank you for listening because you can go anywhere and you decide to hang out with us in the morning. And believe me, we do appreciate that. It's going to be partly cloudy. The rain is going to stop, and then it's going to be a partly cloudy day. The high of 71, and the high of 71, it is 60 right now. All right. So, Brian, you say you saw this posted on X. What was it? Mm-hmm.
Someone posted, I just bought 2 boxes of Girl Scout cookies out of the trunk of a guy's car in a parking lot. I just thought it was funny because I've purchased things out of trunks of cars before. I think we all have especially locally. I mean, it happens a lot here.
Yes.
I bought a pair of Air Force Ones out of the trunk of someone's car.
That is so ghetto.
Were they real?
They were real.
Really?
And I think he just had sizes that weren't really all that popular. I'm not sure where he got them. I didn't ask no questions.
Now, you get a deal on it?
Yeah. I mean, they're usually like $129. I got them for $89.
You stole them.
I don't care.
Wow.
That's not my problem.
That's not my problem.
Now, the last time I did, and it was because I used to, if you listen to the show, you know this. I used to get my bootleg movies. That's before you can get movies on TV. You can find them anywhere now. I used to get my bootleg TV from Ray's, your grandmother?
My grandma.
I used to get my bootleg. She had a nice quality. She had a standard price. I paid the price. Ray bring in the movies. It was good. But then Ray come in one day telling my grandma said she's gonna get caught. She ain't gonna do this stuff.
Well, because my uncle in Germany got busted by the feds, and so she got scared.
So I go to Charlotte, and I was like, and they was like, "Have you watched any movies?" We're talking like that, and I said, "Nah, the person I used to get my bootleg movies from, her grandma stopped doing it." And so my niece said, "Hey, I got a guy." I said, "What you mean he got a guy? He got all the latest movies." I said, "Okay, well, call him up." She said, "Okay." She texted him and said, he's going to be at the Bojangles parking lot on Camp Green in 20 minutes.
No.
He's in a Cutlass Supreme. I said, okay. So I'll pull up, and the Cutlass Supreme pull up, and he said, "You Doug? You John? Yeah, how you doing, man? You know my niece? Yeah, she's good people. All right, what you got?" He popped the top.
I cannot.
He had him categorized.
Yes.
What you need. And the whole time, he's showing what he is, but he's looking.
Watch it, make sure,
He's looking right and left. All right. So what's the deal? Yeah, I usually charge this because so-and-so I'm gonna give you 3 for 15.
Oh, nice.
All right. I won't give me that one.
Good deal.
He came to me. I slapped his hand with the 15 in it, and he went into Bojangles. And I went back to my
Got himself a 2-piece and a biscuit. Moved along.
He closed the trunk. Went about his business. Right last day you bought out of a trunk.
So when I was setting up my wedding, somebody was selling these votive glasses on Facebook Marketplace for my candles. And so I said, "You got 30 of them?" He said, "Yes, I do." And so we met in the Walmart parking lot, and he popped up his trunk with a box of votive glasses.
There you go.
And I paid him, and I went on my way.
He stole them.
Or maybe he just got married and sold them.
But the way he said yes so quickly, man, he had more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I said, "You got 30?"
He
said, "I do."
He didn't go 30. I think no. He said 30. That means he had 60 to 100.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Popped the top. Made the exchange.
Gave me the box.
Gone about your business.
Yeah.
Narish, ever?
I haven't personally because I feel
Good
like
for
it
you.
wasn't deeply in my era, but my cousins did in
Out
Panama.
there, that stuff happens now.
I mean,
now.
I guess. So then maybe it's just not a part. I don't know.
Now. I just pulled myself out of it.
You too bougie for us, Nuri?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Narish, I said, talking about that assumption, that voice is that your judgmental voice of yours.
Never.
Like, I'd never do it.
No, but
I
I've seen my cousins
I'd
do it.
never.
Same thing with the movies, the bootleg movies.
Yeah.
My cousins will do that all the time in Panama. And it's funny too, because they'd be like, "You got the Spanish, the translation, or you got the subtitles at the bottom."
That was my thing, man. I love me some bootleg. We can find them now.
Well, now there's websites for
Oh,
everything.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
But back in the day, it was straight out the trunk. Dude, if you used to drive up and down Conroy over there or by Metro West,
you
buy everything out of the
Everything.
trunk. Shrimp, flowers, teddy bears.
Oh, hey.
Boiled peanuts.
Can I get some boiled peanuts? Yeah. Need some CDs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't go to the classic.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
It's like they turn their eye to it. I bought five of the best bootleg music CDs ever bought in my life.
Yep.
And if I needed a pit bull puppy, I could have got
that.
right there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this music was like, what you got? I bought a jazz CD, I bought a gospel CD, a hip hop CD. I had it all, man.
And they used a copy machine to make copies of the cover. It's in black and white, but whatever.
The music, the quality was good.
Yeah.
Got some rugs hanging out the back of my truck.
Yes.
What you want?
You know what? When I first moved here, I don't see them that much anymore. They were on every corner.
Oh,
Those
the big
gigantic.
rugs. Yes.
Wanted me a big MLK rug?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the size
Jesus
of the
Christ.
Yes rug?
No, I sent a picture of the Tupac rug to my wife and said, when we moved, I'm like, oh, I'm buying this. She said, yeah, not bringing it to my house.
Huge.
It's the ones that you hang on the wall, kind of.
No,
or
these- I-
like
hey,
a
I mean, you can do what you want with them,
Yeah.
but
Because
they're,
I
they're
think
rugs.
my mom has one of
Real-
those.
Oh.
Yo, I'm dead
Do you
serious.
want to hear a real sad story?
Uh-oh. Go ahead, Ray.
When my car was about to get repoed, I left my car by one of those rug stands off of, I think, Colonial. I said, my car is going to get repoed. I said, hey, you want to come get your car? It's right behind these rug stands at a gas station.
No, they don't do that anymore, dude. But the rugs
I
are so
haven't
big.
seen one in a while.
If you didn't have a van or a truck, you couldn't buy the rugs. That's
Yeah.
how big they were.
I haven't
So-
seen one in a long
So
time.
Maurice, your mom had
You
a
just
friend
sparked
with a.
so many memories. I'm gonna have to call her today and be like, "Where is that rug?"
She's like, don't worry about it. It has a little smell to it
Like
too.
gasoline.
Literally,
Like
Jesus, right in the middle, hands open and everything. I'm being
That was it.
serious.
That was it.
Mine was
boy.
Tupac, and it said all eyes on me.
Oh,
I was like, that would look great in our house. We should totally get that.
your wife's like, yeah,
She said, I don't think so.
not today. We're gonna find out from you if you ever bought anything out of a trunk of a car. There's a woman said she bought Girl Scout cookies of a guy. I said I wouldn't see anything wrong with Girl Scout cookies out of the trunk of a car. I mean, well, so how you gonna move them around?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
gotta-
I guess it's just kind of odd because they usually set up a table in front of the public.
we got no time for these, man. These are markups. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile for text. We'll read it. It's 41067. Social media live stream. Want to hear from you. If you don't call, then we're the only losers in the world to buy things out of the back of a trunk. Okay, we want to hear from you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Will you admit you've brought something out of a trunk of a car? And that's dangerous, y'all. If you don't know who you're dealing with, that's dangerous. Call us now on Johnny's House. 7:52, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, died with a smile. This is Johnny's house, where it's going to be clearing up a little bit. Might be a little partly cloudy. 71 is the high. It is 60. Hey, listen, you need to follow us on social media. I'm going to tell you why. We have tickets to go see the Golden State Warriors. Very good seats, too. We got 4 tickets. And Johnny's house hoodies. And we're trying to hook up the single parents that are out there that can't take the kids anywhere. But you follow us on social media, and we'll tell you what you have to do. Nominate a friend or nominate yourself, and then we're going to give those away. Golden State Warriors are coming to town, and we want you to go. Single parents. Now, regular parents, we're going to do stuff y'all too, but this one's for single parents. I'd love to take my kids somewhere, but hey, can't afford it. So Golden State Warriors, we're not even going.
No.
We're giving those tickets to you. All right, this was on X. A lady said she bought Girl Scout cookies out of the back of a truck, and she found that odd. I didn't find that odd. I thought that's where you get. There wasn't bootleg Girl Scout cookies. That's how we was just moving around.
As far as we know.
I don't know. So we want to find out from you. What have you bought out the back of a truck? Calling us from Pennsylvania, truck driver Brian. What's up?
Hey, y'all.
What's up, man?
Hey, certain truck stops, these cars will go in the truck area and they'll drive real slow, like somebody selling snowballs and stuff. And if you wave to them, they'll get out of their car and pop the trunk. And mostly jewelry, but it's small stuff you can hold in the hand, some clothes. And I'm not going to say they're stolen, but a lot of stuff still has the price tags on it.
I'm talking about fresh out the store stolen. Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And when you get a price tag, it's good for us because that way you know what kind of offer you can give them.
I mean,
yeah, it's good stuff.
Look, I know people to put price tags on stuff, and what's that gold? What was it? Sterling silver?
Oh yeah,
7. It was a number they had.
925.
Yeah,
like
man.
As long as it says 925, it's real.
You put that on your neck, and your neck turning green. So
Ooh.
wow.
Yeah, with this, it'll say sales $600. You know, so if they're making the tags, they're making them real good for the stores.
Hey,
with a Cricut, you can do anything.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right.
Yep.
Well, listen, man, you be safe on the road as always.
All right. Thank y'all.
All right. Thanks for calling, man. All right. Calling us from Umatilla. Jeremy, good morning.
Good morning.
What have
y'all got to bear with me. I lost my voice in baseball this weekend.
That's okay. At least did you win?
We went 3-1. It was a pretty good weekend.
Okay. So what have you bought out in the back of outside the back of a truck?
2 things, man. I like you have also bought plenty of bootleg movies out of the trunk of a car. But also, if you have never had a plug for tamales out of the trunk of a car, you have never had good tamales in your life.
Yeah.
Really? See, I wouldn't know. I've never bought tamales out of the. I'm real skeptical about buying food out the back of a truck of somebody I don't know, back of the trunk.
Right.
I worked in construction pretty much my entire life, and man, on Fridays there's always a guy on a job site that his mom makes tamales all the night before on Thursday. He comes in, you place your order on Thursday. He comes in Friday lunchtime. Everybody's eating good on the job site.
Let's go.
You said every job site you've been there, it's somebody.
Pretty much. There's one guy hustling tamales on almost every job site.
And it's the best you had, huh?
Oh, man, they'll kill any restaurant you could ever even think about getting tamales from.
I was going to say, I bet she wrapped it up in a leaf and everything.
Oh, they're wrapped in a leaf, wrapped in foil. That's a little packet of deliciousness.
All right, Jeremy. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Take care. Thanks for calling. Ray, what they say?
There's a lot of people. There was a man in Claremont that used to visit my mom's shop weekly selling spicy movies.
Spicy?
The adult movies.
So he went to the salon and started selling dirty movies.
Yes.
I can see a market for that.
And also he would sell like penny loafers and stuff like that, they said.
That's an odd connection.
Right?
Random, but okay.
Yeah.
Spicy movies and penny loafers?
Yeah, somebody said our first Keurig, the first one came out very expensive, and the guy was a parent of a kid I was tutoring, and I only paid $50. Everybody else was paying so much for it.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people are saying tamales though.
Really? Be what they say.
Let's see. XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. And a rec need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said back in the late 90s, the guy came around selling car stereos out of his trunk. I bought a Pioneer stereo for $50, sealed in the box. They said, I'm sure it was stolen, but whatever.
Yeah. I've heard stories of people opening that box and it's bricks.
Oh, the speakers are the worst.
The speakers.
Someone else their roommate got took on the speakers. They said they still make fun of them to this day.
Oh yeah, my man said, "Hey man, my boss told me I couldn't go back unless I sell these speakers."
Yep.
And open up, it was a speaker case with bricks on them.
Yep.
Man.
Oh, that sucks.
All right, celebrity news.
A little update on the Michael Jordan's son that got arrested here.
Things have changed. If you've ever heard, we'll tell you in 3 minutes right here on Johnny's House.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067. Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so ketamine was brought up last hour because we were talking about Matthew Perry. But now, if you haven't seen the updated report, it says Marcus Jordan, the son of Michael Jordan, who was arrested right here in Orange County, Florida. He was booked in Orange County Jail for DUI, possession of drugs, and resisting arrest, according to the police reports. Well, now the powdery substance that they said was found in Marcus Jordan's car during the DUI arrest was actually ketamine.
See, I told y'all it wasn't cocaine. It was ketamine.
Yeah, initially it tested positive for cocaine, which I guess could happen.
That's what they say.
So that's the updated report. So the drug charges have now changed to ketamine.
Don't tell my daddy that. Y'all so quick to tell him I did cocaine. Yeah. Tell him it was ketamine. And I got a prescription. Yeah. And he's probably listening. Good morning, Marcus.
Yes, good morning. Meghan Markle is being accused of ripping off Pamela Anderson. I'm like, you guys.
Oh, please explain this.
Why we got to do this? So, basically, this is for like the Meghan Markle haters out there. Which, by the way, I just started watching some of the Suits episodes.
You love it, right?
I can see why you guys can be addicted to that. And she looks so different. She looks so young.
Yes.
So, but anyways, Meghan is being accused of ripping off Pamela Anderson with her new Netflix show, With Love, Meghan. So people think it shares too many similarities to the Pamela Anderson show, Pamela's Cooking with Love, which airs on the Food Network Canada. So what people are saying is that there's the titles, which are pretty similar. Then there's the trailers. Pamela's trailer starts with her in a garden saying, quote, "I love to cook. I just have always wanted to take things to another level." In Megan's trailer, it shows her in a garden saying, "I've always loved taking something pretty ordinary and elevating it."
You never know. It could be by the same producers.
It could
you
be.
Really, you
Right?
really never know. It
And-
could be,
A lot of people that aren't in showbiz
Yeah.
won't ever consider that or think of those two
Yeah.
things. So both women invite friends into their kitchens and they try new recipes talking about the art of hosting. But if you really want to deep dive into this, Selena Gomez has done this.
Uh-huh.
So many celebrities have done the same cooking situation.
I'll still give it up to Pam Anderson. She said for years of putting on this makeup and crap, I'm done.
I know, I love
I mean,
it.
she's on the carpet too. I ain't putting
She
on no makeup.
looks so great.
I'm done.
And she was just talking about how freeing that feels, not having to
Mhm.
like get all dolled up and stuff like she has been
done.
for years.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you've been to a Pitbull concert recently, you've noticed some fans dressed kind of like Pitbull. So I guess these
bald cap.
Yes. That's what people are doing.
They're wearing
yes. So people are showing up with the aviator sunglasses, fitted tuxedos, in a clean shaved or bald cap.
That screams Mr. 305.
So a lot of people are taking his signature look, and obviously I don't know why people are starting to do this, but like it's like going to a Taylor Swift
Yeah, I
concert.
was
You
gonna say,
dress up.
People do it on
Yeah.
shows all the time. It's just weird to do that.
I think
Yeah.
people were doing it really more so like during Halloween, and now it's just a trend. Like,
Yeah.
You just go to the show like that?
Yeah.
So he shared a video of himself like dancing to Fireball and all that stuff. And then he was like, I couldn't believe it. I was seeing all these people that were like dressed up as me and like all these like party goers that had like the bald caps on. So
Wow.
if you see people posting it, it's just like the new thing to do.
My two favorite artists are both black and bald headed, but I ain't take mine from that.
oh.
It was one time before we went on the cruise, I did it as a joke.
Yeah.
And I just never went back.
Yeah.
That was the only reason I did it. I was like, you know what? One of these days, I'm going to just be on the pool deck and I'm going to take my hat off and go, hey, Johnny shaved his head. But nobody really cares.
Yeah.
It was not a
Is
big
that when you
deal.
forgot to put sunscreen on your head?
Yes.
Oh.
Burnt.
Ooh.
I thought I had to go to the doctor. I said, something's wrong.
He thought he had some sort of disease.
because it was burnt and it was peeling and it was burnt.
Yeah.
And they said, look, did you it was the first time you ever shaved your head? Yes. And you were on the pool deck. You put any sunscreen? You supposed to?
Right?
Well, your hair usually screens it. But,
Yeah.
You know.
No. Yeah. So it was pretty bad. All right. We come back. Grind, grinds, weird stories that are true on Johnny's House. 807, Johnny's house. 71 is our high. 60 right now, partly cloudy and breezy. The rain is going to go away, and later on this afternoon, the sun is going to come out. All right, Brian, weird stories that are true.
You might have heard people talking about this or saw it on social media. A project that would build an undersea tunnel that would connect New York with London.
Yeah, I heard about that.
The transatlantic tunnel. They've been talking about it. Elon Musk has talked about it. Now, they said it was going to be $19 trillion. He says he could do it for 1,000 times less than that.
Goodness.
And I tend to believe him because he does everything he says he's going to do. So it's a 3,400-mile trip. It would be done in vacuum tubes. So you would be able to get there in 54 minutes.
That sounds dangerous for what?
I mean,
54 minutes.
As long as there's no brakes, it's
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the bullet train idea, but without magnets.
I feel like my skin's gonna leave my body at that pace.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't go in there like just jump in the tube and go. I'm sure they put you in a capsule and the capsule moves.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be no different than getting into a bullet train or like a plane that's going 800 miles an hour.
I suppose.
So here's the problem with it. The current calculations suggest that if they started today, it would take 780 years to finish.
Ooh.
So
I say no.
Yeah, by then, who knows? I mean, asteroid might hit the Earth and everybody might be gone. We don't even know.
700 years.
780 years is that's how long it took to make the Ultimate i4.
Yes, no joke. Goodness.
There is a British woman, and her Candy Crush addiction actually got her a lot of money in court. So she got hooked on Candy Crush and she couldn't stop playing it. And then she said it was like a gateway drug. So she started playing virtual slots. And then she couldn't stop doing that. So she went to court and she blamed her doctor for it.
And won?
Yes.
What?
Yes. So she went to her doctor and it was just before she started playing Candy Crush and complained about restless leg syndrome. So they put her on this medication called Ropanol. And I guess
side effect
with that, it gives you this high level of dopamine, which makes you very happy. And so you start chasing that because you want more impulse. And so she started playing Candy Crush. And she was getting that level. And then it went beyond that and it went to slots. And so they actually bought what she was selling and they awarded her $215,000.
Oh my gosh.
Her doctor's like, dude, you came in here because your legs were going crazy. I thought I was doing you a favor.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she won.
This won't be the first one.
No.
Ton of money. And we were talking about this off the air, this TikTok challenge where you drop heavy
This
things
is the dumbest thing I've heard. Well,
on your feet to
I've
see
heard
how
a lot
much
of
it hurts.
What?
So it's called the drop things on your foot or the hashtag drop challenge. You drop things on your foot without shoes on, and then you writhe around in pain, and then you rate the pain on a scale of 1 to 10. So it went viral. This dude was doing multiple rounds of it. So he does a hammer, then he does a space heater, and he does a cordless drill. And so people are doing bigger and bigger things. Someone dropped a vacuum on their foot.
I swear, if I catch my kids doing this,
TikTok has started pulling the videos down because people are getting like seriously injured. But I mean, seriously,
that's as creative as you can be. Drop something on your foot.
The drop stuff on your foot challenge.
And it's going viral.
Yeah.
I just make it make sense for me, friends.
Well, listen, the Tide Pods was one thing, but the one that I was mentioning this off air is that when the kids were lighting themselves on fire and jumping in the bathtub.
Yep.
And that one kid couldn't make it to the water.
You're right.
And you know what happened? His friends ran.
Right. Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Why
ran.
the milk crate?
Oh, that was my favorite. I never did it, but I enjoyed watching those videos.
I'm like, come on. Y'all never even took basic physics in school, nothing?
People got hurt, man.
Yes.
They were falling on the ribs.
Seriously injured. Well, I'm assuming with the drop thing on your foot challenge, it's pretty cut and dry. You're going to get hurt.
I never thought about, didn't even cross my mind to do the milk crate challenge,
Same.
but I did watch those videos.
Same.
I did. I thought they were
I watched the videos.
And
I might watch you drop something on your foot, but I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it. All right. Listen, yesterday I got my Temu order for the Cupid Undie Run 2 days afterwards.
Ooh,
I want to, yeah, really. I want to find out, when did you order something and it came in too late? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. I'll tell you a story next on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is 821 and Johnny's house. Partly cloudy and showers. Going to end to have some gusty winds today, and it's going to be partly cloudy. The high should get about 71. It is 60 right now. On Saturday, we had the Cupid Undie Run. It was a huge success. But at the last minute, I had to punt and come up with another thing to wear because Temu didn't get them on time. Now, I don't know how much you can see there, Brian. That's what I had ordered. That's what got there yesterday. Some heart-shaped drawers and a shirt and
well, you managed okay. I would never have known.
Yeah. I had to order the red things from Amazon in 24 hours or less.
Yeah.
So I looked it up and I said, well, maybe I didn't order. Well, they got there yesterday. So I'll just put them away until next year or when I'm gonna need some heart-shaped drawers and a heart-shaped shirt that I can roll with. It was gonna be like a heart-shaped short set.
Got it. Yeah.
But I didn't do that. Now Ray canceled hers.
I did.
She was ordering some stuff to give out to you guys who are on our team.
To our team. And so I canceled it and you were like, so is it still going to come? Yes, it's still going to come. Now, either I have to send it back, but usually they just kind of just refund you.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm afraid to send something back because then every time I come on, you have $8,000 to spend. So I want to find out, when did you order something and it got there too late? Brian, you ever order something and got there too late?
Well, lately Amazon's been kind of doing me wrong. I don't know what's going on. They've been doing me wrong. Really? So I think it's ever since Jeff Bezos got that new girlfriend. That's what it is. His whole next day stuff been not too next day. So I was getting a jacket for when I had to go to that 20s party.
Yeah.
I needed the jacket to finish off the look.
Put it all together.
Bring it all together. Yes. I got everything else. I didn't get the jacket. I was supposed to get it like a week before, and then it kept pushing back until finally they said, hey, it ain't coming. And they refunded me my money, but they refunded my money 2 weeks after the party. So I wouldn't have been able to wear it anyway.
Dang.
I was going to have to return it, but they just said, hey, it ain't coming at all.
That sucks. Nerese, so you get something too late?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of it right now. My friend who's getting married, me and the bridesmaids, we all ordered our dresses after she changed it for the second time.
Oh gosh.
And it's causing a lot of stress because one of the bridesmaids, the dresses is coming in April 1st. She's getting married on the 17th. Mine doesn't even say on the email when it's getting shipped in.
No.
So I know the look on your face is exactly how my heart feels every time. I'm not the only one. There's like 7 of us and we're all just like, did you get the email yet? Nope.
Does the bride know? Did y'all waiting on them?
Yeah, she knows.
I wouldn't have told her.
But she's the one that changed it. We had ordered, this one with the silver one. She's like, no, let's do the coral.
Right. Let's say Brian changed it. And we all said, have yours gotten in? Brian would not know. The man got too much stress on his brain.
Right.
Yeah.
For him to be worried about, maybe 3 days out, we'll tell him.
Right. Then I have to figure it out together.
And the thing is, for sure, like with these kinds of dresses, it's going to need to get altered.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Like I'm
making me
usually,
panic.
I'm like a medium and I got a small and I'm like, fingers crossed, it's just going to fit.
Yeah.
So I'll keep you posted in a few.
You might
we
want to
might
order
talk about this topic again in a few weeks.
You might want to order another one from like a different distributor.
We might have that talk real soon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have told the bride.
Nah.
And if I was the bride, I'm like, why y'all telling me this? Why y'all wait until then?
But sis, you changed the dresses.
You're right. I did. From Ocala, Jackie, good morning.
Morning.
What did you get? You ordered, but it got there too late.
Yeah, so my kids, they have their Christmas list
Yeah.
and they got a bunch of stuff on there. Some of it's super popular. So, of course, it doesn't come in time. And so when it does come, I just keep it and then I give it to them for their birthday.
Wow, that is the worst thing if you're waiting on Christmas gifts to get there, man.
Yeah.
That is the absolute worst because you're like, it should be here today. It should be here today. Now, do I go ahead and punt and try to get something else or do I wait for it? So this has happened to you more than once.
Yep.
Yeah, if you already got a plan B set up.
Yep.
Where are you ordering from? Temu also?
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. It's not Temu,
Amazon
is it?
doing me wrong too.
Was it
Just
Temu?
like Brian. They ain't getting it.
They ain't getting it, Brian.
Yeah, I don't understand. I tell you, it's since he got that new hollow girlfriend. We're hanging out with the president and stuff, and now my stuff can't get on time.
All right, it's a good idea, Jackie. All right,
Thank you.
Is it Temu? I know
I
the
always
commercials
say
came
Temu.
on.
We always say Temu, but they did that promo where it was Temu.
Temu.
But we say
No,
Temu.
man, I'm gonna say Temu.
I'm gonna call it
Yeah,
Temu.
me too.
Your mama call it Temu? I'm gonna call it Temu. From Orlando, Jessica.
Hi.
When did you get something too late?
At the same, it was for Christmas
Yep.
for my daughter. She liked these little Sminsky little figurines, and she really, really wanted that of the entire list.
Uh-huh.
That came the day after Christmas.
Oh. And that's after you saying, it's going to be here, sweetheart. I don't know what happened. And they're like, okay. But really they're going, you should have ordered earlier.
I know. That's exactly. She's probably thinking the same thing. You should have ordered it earlier.
A little earlier.
Amazon too.
I'm just saying, Amazon too. Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Told you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jessica. Ray, what they saying over there?
Somebody said, I've ordered a few jerseys for birthday gifts. They were both, they're fake ones from China. But a few times they arrived after the birthday, but that's on me.
Listen, I don't blame anything other than you.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to get. You wanted to go to the cheap route?
Right.
You got to deal with
You got
that.
to build in that extra time.
All right. B, what's up, man?
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone ordered a shirt for MegaCon. It just got here this week.
No. Wow.
Can you imagine, like, I'm going to sport this on Saturday. I'm going to wear this, boy. It's going to be all that. And it didn't get there.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. We come back. Missed encounters. Somebody may be looking for you on Johnny's house. $8:31. It is Johnny's house. This is Missed Encounter. There's a young lady looking for someone she saw in one of those brewery running clubs. If you're in one of those, somebody's looking for you. Coming up next on Johnny's house. Hozier Too Sweet on Orlando's number one hit music station. You are listening to Johnny's House. It is 8:34, and you know what's up. The rain is going to stop. It's going to clear up. So it's going to be a nice little afternoon, getting up to about 71. And is it still 60, Miss Ray?
It is 62.
62 right now. We call this misencounter. That's where you have some encounter with someone, and unfortunately, you didn't seal the deal, or they didn't seal the deal. So you go to a radio station, put your business in the street, and hopefully that individual will turn up. So if that ever happens to you, you make sure you hit one of us, and we'll see if we can hook it up and get you on the air and see what we can make some happen. We have one. Her name is Dana. Dana, so you had a missed encounter last week.
Yes, I did, and I would love for your show to be able to find this man for me, please.
Okay.
All right, so give us the details. What happened?
Okay, so I'm a part of like a running club that meets at a brewery like once a week, and I don't want to say the name, but it's like near Lake Ivanhoe.
Now that's one of them clubs where you run, and then afterwards everybody
get a free beer. I've done that before.
You've done one of those. Everybody starts drinking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So did you meet the dude before or after the beers started flowing?
Before.
All right. I mean, because I would go and not do the run part.
Yeah,
I'm just asking.
Yes, we've done that.
I would go do just the beer part. So I'm just making sure.
All right. So tell us what happened.
So we're like standing around to start, and then this like Audi RS5 pulled up, and this extremely attractive man gets out, and he's dressed, ready to run. He kind of stayed in the back of the group, and I could tell he didn't really know anyone.
How could you tell?
Well, I mean, he didn't really talk to anyone, but he smiled at a few people when like everyone was getting ready to run.
All right, where was the encounter?
Well, he walked. Okay, so he walked past me, and I said, "How's the air up there?"
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't say that. No, you didn't.
I'm like short, and I didn't really know what to say.
But like, what did you like? Did you say anything back to him after that?
No. Well, he just like winked at me and smiled and got ready to run.
Oh, okay.
So then we like finished way before I did. And when I got back to the brewery, his car was gone.
Damn.
That Audi was gone.
So you see this beautiful person who's tall, obviously, and you said, "How's the air up there?"
That was real smooth.
Yeah.
It was not my proudest moment, but
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead and describe him. We'll put it out there, see if we can find him for you.
Okay. So he's like 32-ish. He's white, 6'3" is my guess, like 180 pounds, blonde hair, dark eyes, fit. He was wearing like dark Nike running shorts and a long sleeve black Nike shirt and Nike running shoes and just like a very stylish running gear.
Okay, so did you get his name or anything?
No, I didn't.
Tall guy.
Okay.
With a nice car.
Tall, white,
Okay.
Nike.
That makes me want to go back to running again.
This is gonna make it kind of hard. So we're looking for a man that was running in a running group that meets at a brewery over by Lake Ivanhoe. And according to Dana, he's 32, white, blonde hair, dark eyes, 6'3". You were wearing a Nike running suit. And if you know this person, call us. If you know him, you work with him, you know him. And okay, so Dana, if he's listening right now, what would you say to him?
Hey, let's hang out.
How's the air up there?
Let's hang out.
maybe like I don't know, like I can show you the air down here.
You should probably Google some one-liners or something.
Okay, I love your smile. I want to have a beer with you, and I want to show you what the air is like down here.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's throw it out there. If you're in this running club and you know who this individual is, tall guy, I guess he would be new to the group, pulled up in a very nice car, and he just got his car, ran, and got back in his car and drove off. Then we are looking for you. All right. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Brian, how much time do we have to find this individual?
3 minutes and 14 seconds.
Got more time than we had before.
Yeah.
If you know this, call around. There's someone trying to meet you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We'll see if we can get this encounter, make it an encounter right here on Johnny's House. 842, Johnny's house. Expect to be partly cloudy. Rain's going to go away, and it's going to get up to about 71 and 62 right now. Missed encounter. We have Dana on hold. She's looking for a man that she saw that was with a running group, and they met at the brewery over by Lake Ivanhoe. And she said he is 32, blonde hair, blue eyes, 6'3", wearing Nike running gear, and we are trying to find him. So, yeah, we're throwing it out there. Dana, you there?
Yeah, did you find him?
Well, not exactly.
Yeah.
Not exactly. Okay.
No, Brian, if you can hook those two.
Yes, sir.
I think we found somebody that knows him. I think this is his coworker. Mandy, are you there?
Yes. Good morning, Johnny's house.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you calling? Do you know this guy?
I think so. His name is Tim, and he's the social media director for my company. He lives in Chicago, but he flies here 2 or 3 times a month. Dana, was the car he was driving a black Audi? It was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's the car that our company leases for him while he's in town. He also has a corporate apartment. He's a pretty big deal around the office.
That's baller.
Mm-hmm.
Is he married though?
Right?
Nope. And he loves the ladies. I was the one that recommended the running club. He mentioned that they have tons of them in Chicago and he couldn't find one here.
So can you introduce me to him?
No, I don't know you. I'm not really trying to get into this mess.
Okay,
Friends. I just don't want to risk my job.
Mandy, stop it, girl. You better hook her up. Do a girl a favor. Stop playing.
So you won't.
No way.
You won't hook him up. You don't hook him up because you don't know Dana.
Pretty much, but I know that he did say that he liked running with you. He said it reminded him from home. So I know he's going to be back this week. Maybe you can talk to him then. Just please don't tell him that I told you he'd be there.
I won't, but thank you for that information. That's a lead. I'll take it.
Yeah, of course. Good luck. See you guys later.
Dang. Okay.
I mean, I get it. Like, you don't want to be the responsible for a bad connection with somebody that like is high up in your
But
company.
you could just like drop something, like drop like a little hints that there's
But
somebody.
I don't know
that's-
that person.
So
Though.
I don't know. This is a lady calling a radio station.
In fact, if I was you, I wouldn't want you to tell the person that, hey, she called the radio station looking for you. I want you to keep that quiet. If it
It's a
were
little
me.
much.
Yeah. Can you imagine corporate's in town and all of a sudden, hey, this lady wants to meet you. What? I heard it on the radio.
Yeah.
To corporate?
Right. Yeah. So
All I know is that I heard tall, handsome,
Oh, of course
and
you
I'm
heard
going to be
that.
there next Wednesday.
Of course you heard that. Okay. Well, Dana, that's the best we can do for you.
I'll be there next Wednesday night, and I'll let you guys know what happens.
All right. Well, good luck.
Just keep going back.
Thank you.
All right. Keep
every
going back.
week. Every week.
She's gonna be in the best shape because she's gonna be running every time.
I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't hook anybody up.
No. And then, like I said, if I was her, I wouldn't want you to tell the dude that I called a radio station. If he doesn't know, then
He don't
there's
know.
no need for
Yeah.
him to know.
Yeah, but if you better get your lines together instead of
Yeah, because I'm sure
How is the
the
air?
ladies probably hit on him all the time just by the sound of it.
I have tall friends and people say that all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I
the
mean,
easy
that
go-to.
line
Yeah.
right there. How's the weather?
How's
up
the
there?
weather up there?
Yeah. So
That's like the easy go-to.
So what do we count that as?
Extremely unsuccessful.
Still-
No, that's got to be a no.
That's
The hardest
no.
no.
No, because the two of them
There's a-
didn't talk.
They didn't talk.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
keep saying yes just
Yeah.
because we find someone
There
on
was-
the phone.
Yeah, there was no.
Right, they never
counting.
spoke.
There was no.
So yeah,
So
I mean,
we'll-
if she runs into him next Wednesday,
yeah,
actually, I don't
Pun
even know if we can
intended.
take credit for that
that's true.
because we didn't do anything to make it
No.
happen. So yeah,
Unless he knows about the story.
Well,
But no, 'cause she said she ain't gonna tell him.
Yeah, the coworker called in and said I told him about the
Yeah.
running club, and she's like, hook a girl up. She's like, no, I ain't.
Yeah.
So unsuccessful, and
Unsuccessful.
let's forget about it.
yeah.
Okay, we move on.
I would
Hey,
go with a zero. on that
Zero.
one.
Wah,
Yeah,
wah,
that was a no.
All right, if you have another situation, you meet someone, we'll throw it out there. Can't guarantee an encounter. All right, coming up soon, we got some celebrity news. Ray, what's going on?
The list of performers for the Oscars that are set next weekend.
On the way on Johnny's house. Good morning, live streamers. We're trying to come back in every now and then to see you guys. So you got your own conversation going on there. Let's see what's going on. See y'all talking. At least y'all talking about the show. Y'all usually talk about other things. We'll take that. Hello, Yvonne, Lisa, Amanda, Trisha, Jen C, Mr. Styles P. What's going on? What's up, y'all? See, we got people up in here. Anybody new in the room? Anybody new coming in? Are you sitting back just watching? You know, we'd like to say hello. One thing I did hear about some people from the Cupid Undie Run is they want to be a part of it, and they heard how welcoming the live streamers are. So if you're quiet, you can come in and say hello, because the same 15 people talk to each other every morning, and it's close to 100 of y'all watching. So what are y'all doing? You know what's weird for me is some of y'all got us on your big screen TV in your bedrooms. Oh, Obero is new. Mr. Costello, hello, welcome. Darius, what's going on? You're working from home. We got 2 computers running. I need to wear that heart set to the cruise. I might wear it, you know, but then again, I can hold it on. If we do Cupid Undie Run next year, I can wear it then. But it was the heart shorts and the shirt. Hey, Stacy, are you new? Jamari? Vanessa, why do you just sit back and watch? Why don't you say hello? And okay, Vanessa, you've been watching. What have you seen when you watch? What do you think when you watch us do the show? You're watching us and then you hear us. What's the first thought that go into your mind? Anybody who's watching and never chimed in, when you watch us do the show, is it kind of like a voyeurism kind of thing? Lurking, is that what it's called? I mean, when you watch us do our show, what are you watching? Are you like, okay, guys, they sit around and do nothing. They laugh sometimes. What do they do? Nerissa is my girl. All right, Sarah, she's right here. Your first thought is y'all funny. Because radio is kind of like hurry up and wait. Like we go on the air and we talking that crazy, and then we sit back and chill. And then we wait to do it all over again. One to listen to it's like having ADD. You're trying to find out how we fit in a small room. The room is not really that small. It's just the angles that you have. Yeah. We've been in small rooms before. Okay. Jamari, just listen. No, it's not buffering for us. Something's weird. We got some weird internet over here. We can be sitting at our desks and hardwired in, and it'll go out. Darius said, Nerissa is our champion. I enjoy listening to you guys. I switch between live stream and iHeartRadio app. Okay. If the world was as kind as the live stream, they're good people. Now, I know the live streamers got most of the people on the cruise are on the same floor. I want y'all to know I've been asked not to be put on that floor. Wherever your floor is, I'll be on the opposite end of the boat. You like using the wide screen to watch the reactions. Well, the reactions are real. Y'all ain't gonna find me. Y'all haven't found me. The only way somebody found me last year is their room was right next to mine. And I was out on the balcony listening to jazz, smoking a cigar. And I told them if the music was too loud to let me know, because that's what you do when you're a good neighbor. And they were like, Johnny? Yeah. So we talked between the petition, but we weren't face to face. Yes, I'm into jazz. I play top 40 5 days a week. So when I go home, I need something to chill my mind. So I listen to jazz. Yep, cigar on the balcony of a cruise ship. I know you're not supposed to do it, but hey. It was, but oh, is he back? He's like, "What Johnny been?" Whatever hallway smell like baby oil and shea butter. That's Johnny's floor. Ha 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 ha. That might have been my floor about 10 years ago. And I appreciate the think that I gets down like that now, but I really don't. Sorry to disappoint you. But about 10 years ago, it might have been baby oil and shea butter, but not now. It's jazz music and chilling. Kim is coming to New York. Kim was in St. Augustine a couple weeks ago. No, the ship doesn't have a cigar lounge. What they do is they have the very top of the boat is a smoker section. And I didn't like it because everybody up there smoking. The cigarette smokers took over. I'm kind of a snob. I don't mind smoking with other cigar smokers. I just don't want to smoke with cigarette smokers. Their smoke smells funny. For what? Oh, really? He sent that? No, they're all here. Everybody's on the live stream. Everybody can hear you guys right now. The casino cigar friendly, but that's just too much. When I smoke a cigar, I want to be chilling. I want to be relaxing with some friends, listening to some music, having some drinks, and laughing. In a casino, yeah, I don't like the energy in there. But yeah, the last cruise we had, I went up to the smoking section, and it was 90% cigar smokers and me and my friends. And I'm like, you know what, man, I'm out. Even though it was on a boat in the middle of the ocean, it was like still a big cloud of cigarette smoke. All right, let me look over here real quick. My goodness. Wow. Okay. Well, you really can't make a corner in the cigar section because people who smoke cigarettes go in and out. So it's just different up there. I didn't like it. I like it when they let us have like the top deck outside by the pool, but they changed that. They used to let us smoke them inside till we smoked them out one year. Sam, we old, Johnny. Yep. Look, I find no enjoyment in baby oil and cocoa butter. None. Whose jersey? Ray's wearing Orlando. What player? That's her own jersey. Her name's on the back. You guys got any more questions? If not, we're going to go ahead and do what we do. Jim, bring some, man. We'll find some place to smoke them. Pickleball rematch. That was fun. Amanda, it'll be your first cruise. It'll be a lot of fun. You'll meet a lot of friends and just be, everybody's all engaging. You'll have a good time. Mm-hmm. My family, they're doing good. My brothers and sisters, my nieces, everybody's good right now. At this moment in life, everybody's okay. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go back to talking to each other. We're gonna get ready to go back on the air. All right. Talk to you another day. See ya.
Live from our Farrah and Farrah studios. If you've been injured, make it a Farrah fight.
XL 1067.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. XL 1067. Orlando's #1 hit music station. WXXL HD1 Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067.
Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so the Oscars are set to happen live on Sunday, March 2nd. You can watch it on ABC or Hulu. Conan O'Brien is hosting.
Let's go Friday around this time, get some picks.
Okay, sounds good.
The big categories.
So the first lineup for the performances, it's pretty cool. They're saying that Cynthia Erivo, I always say her last name wrong, and Ariana Grande are set to perform during the ceremony on Sunday night. So they're opening it up. Obviously, they have worked together on Wicked. None of the songs in Wicked were nominated for an Oscar.
Did you say, was it too early or something?
Yeah, since it existed before, the movie.
Yeah, there's a cutoff.
There's that cutoff. So it's not clear which songs they're going to be performing, but they are going to be performing together. Wicked is nominated for Best Picture, but Blackpink's Lisa, Doja Cat, and Queen Latifah are also set to perform.
Is Kendrick Lamar performing?
I did not see his name on the list. So, but yeah, Sunday night it's going
I wonder
down.
why they didn't reach out to him.
I mean, I think enough is
Say
enough.
overkill.
It's
Okay.
like, beat it down into the ground. So Jon Stewart, I don't know if you saw the video that's going viral right now of him smashing his hand on the desk. So last night, I guess he was talking about like prescription drug prices and like he was going off on a heated monologue, and he smashed his hand on a desk and his mug was there, and you could see immediately something was like wrong. And he kind of hid his hand underneath his desk. Yeah. So he even joked, he was like, I'm going to be going to the hospital soon. But then he kept on like raging. And then a couple of minutes later, you could see he lifted his hand up and you could see it was wrapped and taped up and all that stuff.
So
but
they did that under the table?
I
So
don't
somebody slid under the table and
Yeah,
wrapped it up?
wrapped it.
Crazy.
That's kind of legit.
So, but it was like a bloody tissue you could see, but everybody was like, so are you okay? Like people are wondering right now, are you all right?
You know, he said the show must go on.
And he absolutely just kept the show going on.
That's funny.
Did you see Tory Lanez is about to get some visitors in prison, and it's Megan Thee Stallion's attorneys.
Oh, geez.
Now, I saw a video. I don't know if it was true or not. He's trying to record an album in jail.
Yes.
And he was recording, and a riot broke out behind him.
I didn't see that, but I did see that he was trying to record
He's
an
trying
album.
to record. He's like, and all of a sudden, man, forget you, man. And I don't even know how they had a camera in there.
I mean,
It might not be real.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't.
I saw it.
I don't
could
know,
be
but
fake.
because there's videos of R. Kelly singing in prison.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get these cameras.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, but anyways, so Megan's attorneys are filing documents asking the judge to approve her lawyers to go in to take a deposition from Tory Lanez because they're investigating the cyber stalking case.
Oh.
Remember that blogger I was telling you about that he allegedly paid? So now they're going to investigate and they're going to get his deposition in jail
I'll be
because
like,
he paid
"Hey,
this alleged blogger.
I'm in jail.
Yeah.
You won.
But now she's still going after the blogger. So it's like, you got to get a deposition from him. And so he's like, enough is enough.
I would say, hey, can you also send ASAP Rocky's attorney over here?
Yo.
Because we're up for the same thing pretty much. And he won't, and I did not.
Yeah. So I guess this blogger was spreading, obviously, misinformation about Megan after the whole, like, the wake of the shooting and all that stuff. So I guess Tory Lanez said he's down to chat under oath with the attorneys, and he's not, like, opposing it whatsoever. So, but yeah.
I mean, look, I'm trying to do my time. Okay.
Yes.
I know I ain't shoot you.
How much? He's doing like what, 10 years?
I think something like that. 10 to 8. I thought it was 8, but might be 10. Yeah.
10 years.
My thing now is I'm trying to get out on good behavior.
Like whatever I could do.
Yeah.
Whatever I can do.
Right.
If only I can get out for good behavior, then I'm going to be an ideal person.
But the
and
thing
get me
is
up
that
out of
like they just last month approved the restraining order against Tory Lanez. He's in prison
I
and now
know.
he got a restraining order against Megan Thee Stallion while he's behind bars.
Like, what you want me to say about this blogger? I'll say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shave some time
Whatever you
off
say.
shave some time off my sentence. I'll say whatever you want
Whatever
me
you
to say.
need me to say, because obviously I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. So
Yeah.
what can I do? I'll cooperate. Let's just get out of
I
here.
just thought that this article was really interesting too. I just wanted to mention it. It is ticket prices for sporting events that are outrageous. So these are the most expensive tickets that people purchased last year.
All of them.
These are the ones that they paid for.
Yes.
Okay.
So these are single games. So NFL Super Bowl, obviously.
Yeah.
$12,128. An NFL non-Super Bowl game. This was the NFC divisional game, Commanders and Lions, $991. College football, this was the 2025 National Championship, Notre Dame and Ohio State, $2,637.
I think both of them got some rich alumni. So
yeah. And I can understand, like, if you went to Notre Dame and your team's in the national championship game and blah, blah, I want to go.
I didn't even go to Miami. I have a hard time not putting it on my credit card.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I could.
You've been following the team for so long.
I ain't got it laying around, but I have a credit card.
Coach K's final game for Duke, or at Duke, $5,307.
That's because everybody came back.
Yeah.
Everybody came back.
And again, if you went to Duke, you rich.
Yeah. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. This was $334.
I watched that on TV for nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty cheap.
Dang. Wow. Yeah. I mean, but you know what? If you're a fan of those, like Ray, if you had the money, you would pay that much. If the Bills are in the championship,
absolutely,
you'd pay it.
Absolutely.
Because you're like, you know what? That's my team. I've been emotionally connected with them all year. I'll pay that money back.
Right.
But you're sitting there going, I'm in here.
That's an emergency for my emergency credit card.
Yes.
$12,000 doesn't seem that much if the Super Bowl had the Bills in it.
I wouldn't pay $12,000 now. I got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
$2,000 I would.
I couldn't do the 12.
12,000 I could not. And I have a credit card that has that limit on it that I never touch. It's locked up.
I'd be selling everything online.
I'm with you, man. 12.
Underwear, socks.
No, you said 26. I could probably go 26 and talk myself into it.
I'll go as much as 5.
12,000.
Oh wow!
I'll go 5.
I couldn't do 12,000.
I'll go 5. 12,000. I couldn't do it. I'd be mad.
I mean, even if I did 5, like I'd be going alone. My wife can't go.
Yeah,
that's 10.
I'd get a ticket up here talking about y'all ain't even fans, and I can't get in. None of y'all. Name one player for the Bills. Lady, I'm just trying to get in. I'd be mad though. All right, we come back. What's trending in the world? We'll update you on Johnny's house. 909 Johnny's house. What's trending is about 3 minutes away. What can we expect?
Yeah, we got to talk about this human calculator, this kid beyond gifted.
Oh, 3 minutes away, right here on Johnny's house. .913 Orlando's number one hit music station, XL 1067. It is Johnny's house. Normally, right now, we've got all right, and Reese, what is trending, but her computer froze on her.
Literally.
So we don't have you don't have it. So
wait, hold on a second.
I tried kicking it, but it didn't work.
It did not work.
Wait.
Now we can't do it. Then we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we gotta move on.
All right. Well, listen, I didn't talk about it yesterday, but Johnny's House Cruise is underway.
Yeah.
And we want you to go, and it is selling quickly. And we're so excited about it. And I don't want to talk about it because Brian was supposed to go on his cruise today.
I was. My wife and I were just texting back and forth about that because she's feeling a little bit better today, but not quite all the way back yet.
Yeah. So it was a good decision.
It was a good decision to not go. She'd have been not feeling very well.
Yeah. That's the last thing you're going to do is go on a cruise and you're not feeling well.
Yeah. Right. So now we're going a week from Friday on the Margaritaville Sea Cruise.
We went to Vegas. We broadcasting then? We went to Vegas. I was sick.
We had broadcasted already.
That morning?
Yeah, the day before.
So we broadcast, and I was sick as a dog.
Oof.
And Brian bought a day bed, and I hung out there as much as I could.
Yeah.
And I was in the restaurant, and I finally said, I can't.
Yeah. And then my wife and I got drunk at the pool.
Well, there's only so much you can force.
Yeah.
Until you're just
and
like,
you're
"Ugh."
smiling, and you're having a good time, and then your body's like, yo, we're done.
Yeah. I mean, this is like the smarter version of us. Back in the day, we'd have been like, no, we're going no matter what.
We'll make it.
But I reached out to the people at Margaritaville at Sea, and they were super cool, and they pushed it for me, so that was nice.
All right, so ours is going to take place Thursday, September 18th out of Port Canaveral, and it's going to be returning on that Monday. We're going to go there. It's Carnival. We go to their 2 private islands.
The new one that we haven't even, no one's been to yet. It opens
this week.
this spring, so I don't know.
It's still not. So that's good. We get the new.
Yeah, we'll
the
be
new
one of
part
the first people to go there.
Yep, and we're thinking about now. I don't know if we'll do this because when we were thinking about this, we were at the Cupid Undie run. We was talking about getting a bus and then taking that bus over to.
We did consider that. Yes, hooking up a bus for people and having it leave from our spot.
Yeah, pick them up here.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I missed that conversation.
We'll do the show from the spot.
Oh, the conversation ain't over, right?
No.
We just started the conversation.
Yeah, we'll do the show from the spot, and then in front of the audience, and then after the show, bus takes us over to.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like a disaster.
But we just got to make sure we have enough people that'd be willing to go on the bus.
Yeah.
Because it ain't free. We can't pay. We know the bus ain't going to be free.
Yeah.
We got to pay for it.
And it might be even cheaper if you drove and parked your car. I don't know.
But
We
there's
haven't
no
priced
fun
it.
in that.
Parking's expensive though. So
Yeah. So we're that was in the. We weren't.
No, we weren't
drunk.
No, because we weren't drunk there.
Because we were talking about, okay, then I'll
Yeah.
do this, and then that way we're right. Okay, so anyway, we have plans. If enough people want a bus, we'll see what we can get done. Because for the last three ones that we had, the building said y'all can't have people park here, and we did it anyway.
Well, and nobody works here anymore.
Yeah, they don't work here anymore.
I come here on a Sunday, and there's literally 0 cars here. Just me.
At all. But anyway, go to xl1067.com and go ahead and put $150 down per person, and then you have a couple months to pay the whole thing off, and then you'll be set and sail with us. Before we know it, it'll be September already. So if you want to be a part of it, go to xl1067.com.
I found some old pictures of cruises yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
The one where Chris Kirkpatrick went with us.
Yeah.
We were all on stage together acting ridiculous.
Listen to the podcast, because I went down that rabbit hole, and I saw some. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I found some old pictures of Cupid Undie Run where D Strong was the DJ.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the first ones.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man. So anyway, if you want to go, just go to xl1067.com and go ahead and sign up and get it done. And Patricia's there, and she'll make sure that you're good and you'll be taken care of, and you'll be friends with Patricia.
Oh yes.
Oh, and then you'll have a good time on the cruise.
Mm-hmm. We come back, we're gonna talk about something new that happens to be a date night. Never thought about doing it. Probably won't do it, but we'll tell you about it when we come back on Johnny's House. Johnny's House 919. So they have a new place for date night. I have never heard of this before, and I don't know if I would possibly do it, but
I like it.
All right. So what is the new date night spot?
They said Costco.
Costco
is the new date night. They said people are posting on social media calling it the Kirkland signature date night.
Let's go.
Because that's Kirkland's their brand, you know. They say it's going out to the club because you got to have a membership.
To be a part of.
That's funny.
So it's sometimes it's people that are like in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like my wife and I have a Costco membership, so
Yeah.
we could go to Costco on a date night. But sometimes it's actually like I'm dating you and you don't have a membership.
Yeah.
So now you can go use my membership. What's up, girl? We can go to the snack bar, get that $1.50 hot dog.
My thing is okay. I love Costco's, but I stop shopping there unless it's paper goods that you need for the house because it's just me and my kid. And I can't use that much stuff that I buy.
Mm-hmm.
So I can imagine taking a date there. And it's fun. I can see, you got the 20 pounds of potato chips.
And it's fun to browse the aisles. It really is because they have everything.
Yeah. But wow, that's different.
That's an interesting date. I'm not sure if you could pass it off on someone who you haven't been dating a while.
Yeah.
Although I think,
unless you really want to use the membership,
that's what I'm saying. Although I think it would be pretty creative. I think I wouldn't be like if let's say I was in the dating world. I'm not obviously. I don't know that I would look down on it. I think it's kind of cool.
The only way I would do it is like, hey, let's get together today. It's going to take a couple hours because I got to go to Costco. I got to pick up a few things. I'll go with you. Really? All right, come on, let's go. Yeah, it's a date, that kind of thing. But hey, so what's up? I'll pick you about 8:30. What do you want me to wear? Just dress down.
Yeah, casual.
Comfortable
shoes.
What are we going to do? Let's do a little shopping. You can take me shopping? Absolutely. Wow. Where? The Millennium Mall. Millennium Mall. Wow. There's a Costco right down there.
Girl, what you want? 30 Uncrustables? Done.
Ray, what was the most different kind of date you've ever gone on? I haven't been creative lately because it's kind of a new relationship, so all dates are new. I ain't at that point where I gotta be creative yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Well, she set up a picnic in her trunk, the trunk of her car, or like
nice.
She's got like an SUV, so it opens
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
she
that's creative.
Set up like a charcuterie and like all that stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the effort right there.
Yeah, it was before a concert, so it was really nice.
Now I've done that and had somebody, pay somebody to put it together, and I just had to show up. But if you do it yourself,
she did it herself.
Damn.
So it was like nice and creative because I've never gone on a date in somebody's trunk of their car, but
right before concert, that's pretty.
Yeah.
It makes you go, wow, that was really cool that you took, because it takes time and energy to do that.
Yep.
And you open it up, you can tell that it was done. Put it together. Like, wow. Because if I was to do that, the stuff is still in the wrappers. So as we sit there, we unwrapping stuff.
Yeah.
The grape's still in the bag.
Yeah.
The presentation is very raw.
It was
Like you
nice.
just went to Costco. Just happen to have this in the trunk.
I can't eat all these. That's okay. I got a cooler with ice. I'm going to take those home. Don't even worry about it. Brian, last time creative date for you guys?
My wife's done the picnic thing before.
Yeah.
Like, because there's a spot up in Claremont that's at the top of these hills. And we drive through it every now and then. But when the sunset it comes down, it goes right below the hills. It's the closest thing to being in the mountains in Florida. And
it's
so
very pretty out there.
So we've done that before. She set that up.
Okay.
We've done a date night of all of our first dates when we first started dating. So we went to all like a bunch of different spots in the same night.
That's fun.
Like we went back, like we used one of our first hangouts were like Gators.
Yeah.
All you can eat wings. And then the mini golf spot over at downtown, like by the Epcot area over at Disney.
That's cute.
And then Pat O'Brien. So we did a night where we hit all of those in the same night.
So
we've done that.
Now you got to be in a relationship if you took someone to the all you can eat wing night at Gators.
Yeah.
Because my thing is I'm getting in.
Yeah.
It's all you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna play.
That's where we started hanging out. So
I'm not this time.
Get ready for what you're about to see.
Yeah, be ready.
Somebody would be real turned off.
That's what I'm saying.
Or turn
watching
on.
me eat.
Well, I eat my wings with a fork because I'm dainty.
Oh yeah, somebody would be real turned off.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I ain't trying to turn you on, Ray. So good.
I'm just trying to say it's gonna get ugly over here. I'm gonna probably get some sauce on my shirt.
Oh, not me because I use a fork.
I've done it before. We used a fork. I know how to do it.
He's so dainty with it.
I'm not a caveman. I don't got to eat like that.
What?
Man, you got to get that sauce all up in you.
Yeah, come on now.
No, you don't got to.
Right way.
Narice, creative date for you.
I actually kind of have one today, but it's like a friend date.
Okay.
Today we're gonna go to a silent piano. It's like the thing where you
With
put the headphones on.
Oh, that's so cool. That's the thing you were telling me about?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited. I feel like that's different. 'Cause
It is
it's like
different.
You can come up and bring your own like blankets and your picnic and your food and stuff.
Is it
But we're-
outside?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Outside on the lawn.
That
And
is
so
so
we're
cool.
just kind of hanging out and
That
then
is so cool.
catching up. Yeah.
And they give you headphones?
They give you headphones, yeah. And
Huh.
it's meditating. I've already done it once before, so I highly recommend it.
Oh, when I'm meditating, though, you need to be quiet and leave me alone. Because I'm meditating.
That's exactly what it is. It's
So
kind of like
what's we
once you-
supposed to do? Breathe in and breathe out. How about this? Just be quiet, and after this is over, you messing up my, and then I'll take you over to Thursday night wing night.
Right.
And we can get in.
I'll meet you with a fork, so don't worry. I'll be able to open the door without making a mess.
Brian just pull out his own forks.
Yeah.
No, they got forks there.
You tear it apart.
It's a restaurant.
I'm just saying that's how ready you are.
All right, listen, I want to find out about the most creative or different thing you've done for a date night. We're going to give you a date night with a pair of tickets to enjoy Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival at Universal Orlando Resort. But you got to tell us all about it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you can't get through and you still want a chance, you can text. Don't write a book, though. The XL Mobile is 41067. You can talk about it on live stream. Throw it up on social media. You got a chance to win there. Pair of tickets to Universal Orlando Resort. But you got to tell us what different things you've done on a date night outside of going to Costco for date night. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's get creative. We're going to hear from you on Johnny's House. 9:36, it is Johnny's house. We're talking about unusual and unique dates for date nights. They said Costco is now the new place that you're going out on dates. And I think it's fun 1 or 2 times, but about the 4th time, we're going to Costco again. You know we need some mangoes. You know that. So I want to find out some unique places for you. Going to hook you with a pair of tickets to enjoy Mardi Gras, International Flavors of Carnival at Universal Orlando Resort. Calling us from Lake Mary. Monty, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. How's it going? Good morning, Ray. Good morning, Brian, Reese. How's everybody?
Everybody's good. That's good, man. Tell us about that unique date.
So lovely COVID. It just seems like it was so long ago. But actually, when me and my wife, we met on a dating app on Bumble, and we started to schedule Zoom dates.
Yeah.
So we did the Zoom dates. I helped her hook up Disney Plus to cast it and everything. And we just did that. We just did Zoom dates, and we were wrapping presents during our Zoom dates as well. So it was just a lot going on. So I just
during that time
during COVID,
when near the end when they were opening up a few restaurants, I saw people doing dates. One person to be in a restaurant, and the other one had their phone on the table. So there.
Yeah, I used to take her on my bike rides.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I used to hook my phone up and have my headphones in, and we just talk on dates while I'm riding or she's doing laundry around the house. So it was, and then 6 months later, we actually got married.
Well, yeah, you went through date night on bicycles. You're going to get married. You're going to get married. You hold on a second here. Let's see. From Oviedo, Samantha, good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Y'all all right up in here?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all good, girl. Y'all good. All right. Tell me about that date night.
So we live in a house now, but when my husband and I had first bought our condo a few years ago, we used to like to do like indoor dates and just kind of stand sometimes. And I used to love the show Chopped on Food Network. So one night we hosted a little Chopped night together. We went to the store together, and basically like I had 3 aisles, he had 3 aisles, and we just picked 3 random ingredients, one from each aisle. And just hid them from each other until we got home. We put them on the countertop, and we're like, all right, timer starts now. So it was fun because the kitchen was small, and we were sharing the space, but we were trying not to look at what the other one was doing. And we made completely different things with the ingredients we used.
Wow.
We had like a little contest like that, and then shared the food afterwards. So that was really fun for us.
You can tell it was fun because you're still smiling about it.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to do now because we got 2 under 2. So my daughter's trying to help in the kitchen with her little shower.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was something
that was fun.
I would definitely do again.
You can tell. You hold on 1 second. Kissimmee, Robin, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us about that date night.
Mine was more of a day date. I went on a first date with a guy to a waterfall.
How old were you?
24.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whose suggestion was that?
His.
Oh, yeah. He wanted to see what you look like. When you that's what it was all about. Yeah. Wow.
It was awkward.
I feel like I wouldn't have thought anything of that.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, we live in Central Florida.
I think it's
because that was my first date.
I want to see what the
I've
goods
gone
are.
to the beach on dates before.
So
it was, yeah.
So why was it awkward?
Because I met him on a dating app.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So the first time meeting with him.
It seems to me like he came out with a little creepy vibe to you.
He did. I'm not going to that now.
Okay, if he was acting like a creep, but I'm like, we live in Central Florida.
Yeah,
you want to go outside and go to the beach or a water park?
I think it's a solid idea.
Yeah.
Like, how long did you want to actually stay there for?
A few hours.
What kind of bathing suit you gonna bring?
Your phone on you. So,
No, but you could like
get to my phone. I had my friend call me.
you could fake a drowning like in the first 5 minutes. Just start flailing around in the wave pool. They'll come get you out.
Robin, when I think of you, I think look at him.
Like, oh
That's funny. All right, you hold on. Ray, what they said over there?
Somebody said that they did a art night together where they did arts and crafts, and they did something where they like painted each other. So it's probably like one of those viral videos where they like try to paint each other.
Oh, I thought I meant physically painted each other. I'm about to say, well, freaks.
You're thinking like the Titanic and they're like laying naked.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking
Jackets.
physically painting on each
Oh.
other. I'm like, you guys are freaks, but okay.
I mean, that'd be fun.
Take all your damn clothes off. All right. B, what's over there, man?
XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said Food Truck World, then Machine Gun America.
Oh, my goodness.
Over in Kissimmee.
Wow.
That sounds like a good time.
Food Truck World is a good time. Machine guns. That's
Machine
pretty
Gun
cool.
America.
You fire some machine guns.
I guess you guys are on the same vibe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Someone said for a first date, I met a woman at a car dealership because she was buying a car and wanted a man present when she was going through the process.
I
And
love
then
that.
they
That
went
was like
and
a first date?
Yeah. Then they went and had drinks after, which is pretty cool. This one is cool. Someone said every date night with my husband, we find places that have photo booths, the little small ones that give you the strips.
Yeah.
And then they take photos on them and they've got 20 years worth of them.
Oh, I love that.
That is pretty cool.
Turned into an album.
I was thinking about the date you were talking about taking someone to the car dealership. It would be awkward because the salesman thinks you're a couple, so he's directing questions to you.
See, I think that's way more awkward than going to the beach.
Yeah, because he's like, all right, so are these payments okay with you guys? He's looking at me, man, I just met her.
Yeah.
Or he like comes in and he's like, by the way, your credit score isn't as good as you thought it was.
Hey,
I
that's
would be
good.
like,
That
oh,
means I can
dang.
peace out. You only got a 583. Oh, okay.
Good to know.
All right, Robin, whose date took her to a water park, and she broke up with him because he did that. We're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to enjoy Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival at Universal Orlando Resort. $9:46. It is time to go. Miss Ray, what's up?
We have a fun little meeting.
Yeah, we do.
So we're doing that.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to go to the gym. And I don't know. My family's here from New York, some of them. So I might go see them.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Reese, how about you, ma'am?
Doing some catch up with work here, hanging out with you guys for a meeting. Let's see. And then, yeah, I'm doing that silent piano thing tonight.
All right. Have fun with that. Brian Grimes.
Some radio shows and then meetings. And then I got a rum meeting over in Lakeland I got to go to. And then I got to go check on my wife and make sure she's good.
Very good. Very good. All right. We're going to hand this thing over to Ryan Seacrest. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
What up, yo? Supposed to be leaving on a cruise in a few hours, and now I'm not, and I'm so sad. But I do have a meeting to go to, so peace out.